Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
There's absolutely no room for error here.
No, she has to hit a quarter, but if she hits a half of it, she's going to come over the face of the front one in the forefoot. She hits it too thin, she's going to hit the back one.
No. Close. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa. Close. Yes! Whoa. Whoa.
What a shot for three!
All right.
What a great shot!
Okay,
Now that is an Olympic curling shot.
Okay. Let's hang in there. Good shot. Okay, you guys. Have a seat.
Boy, oh boy. What relief on the face of Sandra Schmirler.
Okay, let's get back to the
Great call by Jan Betker. Great throw by Sandra Schmirler. And look at the result.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Right on the nose.
I can some water.
It doesn't get any better than that.
I visualize it. I saw it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
That may be the shot of the week at these Olympic trials in
Okay,
Brandon.
let's calm down, you guys. We're back
As
in
Sandra
this thing, okay? We're in the
Schmirler,
driver's seat.
after 7,
Good
leads
shot.
by 2.
I saw it too, man. I saw it. Throw those wires over here, baby.
I love that. I love how they had to calm themselves down because they knew with that shot, they pretty much had the game against Shannon Clyde-Brink won, and they were Olympic bound, the very first Olympics in 1998. So that shot is so legendary in curling folklore. We decided to show you how hard it is. You remember Carrie tried that in-off, so you got an idea of how hard. We've watched a lot of in-offs not work out. So here we are earlier today on center ice, recreating the magic.
Recreating the legend Sandra Schmirler's famous Olympic trial shot.
Hold on, I got it here.
What a shot for 3!
That is an Olympic curling shot.
Could take me a few takes. Don't hit me. Okay, this is a little center. This should be.
I think that red could be up a little bit this way.
Sandra only got one crack at it. But, you know, see how hard this shot is. I can say yes. I need to make a curl, Deb.
Oh my gosh.
We are so close.
This is a 1. Watch.
Those are the Nova Scotia boys that said, you probably need us to hold it or curl it or something. So thank you. Now they're out playing in the semifinal.
We needed
that was
the sweepers
McCusker and
for sure.
Weigel. Hard
really,
shot, though.
really hard
I only made it for
shot.
2.
You only made it for 2, and it
Rings
just goes to
were
show
slow.
you how brilliant
I
that
know.
shot was under that pressure. A team shot, right?
Very much a team shot because, you even said it's hard to call
It's hard.
this.
The line call, the sweeping, the weight, everything. And guess what?
We've got one of the players, our dear friend Joan McCusker, is with us to talk about the pressure of that shot. Plus, of course, she's here coaching the Team Scheidegger rink. So we're going to ask about this incredible journey as well. Joni, how are you?
I'm pretty good now. That was quite a crazy day that we had.
Yeah, really.
But really happy.
Tiebreakers. Love those tiebreakers. We just showed the dramatic shot from the 97 trials. I mean, you were there. Tell us, I mean, and I'm sure you've seen it a million times, but it is just locked in everybody's mind. What was that like to be sweeping it, the drama of the moment, the nerves, and then having to settle back down?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You have to remember that we had, we had missed 7 shots in a row, right? Which was so unlike us, and we were in some trouble. And so we finally, I had already resolved that we were going to give up a steal. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, well, we're going to give up 1. And then we're going to be 2 down playing 8. We're going to get 2. We're going to force them to 1, and we're going to win in 10. So that was, I'd already said that out loud to Marcy before Sandra came down. And so Sandra comes down and she sees this shot, and we didn't go down the ice and we didn't know, what was available. And I say, what do we got here? Is there, can we even get 1? And she goes, oh yeah, we can get 3, she says. And we went, oh. And then I said, okay, well, give it a chance. Meaning like, let's hit the broom so we can, let's like focus, like we can do this. And she was really quiet. She always talked about how she visualized it ahead of time. She could see us making it. And afterwards, it was a real deja vu thing for her, that when we actually made the shot and started screaming and jumping up and down and celebrating, Sandra actually started to kind of hyperventilate because she was freaked out that she kind of saw us doing it ahead of time. So it was one of those big visual moments. And the very famous saying from Jan was, calm down, stop celebrating. We got 3 ends to play. And she was absolutely right.
How hard was that to do?
Yeah, it was hard to kind of refocus, but we had a very good, we had a lot of respect for Shannon Clybrink and our opposition. So I appreciated Jan being that person. Because, guess what? You get 3. A lot of times in this game, you give up 3 right back. And so we had to regroup pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Joan, you of course went on in that legendary run to win the first ever gold medal for Canada at the Olympics, and now here you are in another Olympic battle as a coach for Scheidegger. What a roller coaster it was this afternoon. I think those are probably letters of support behind you, but what has this been like? What is the mindset of the team now? Because you guys are still in this thing, Joan.
Well, the team is, they're just a joy to be around because they're got a great attitude, and they really have a wonderful team dynamic, and they are humans first and really good people to each other first. And then they're an amazing curling team. So we know that we're taking advantage of this opportunity. We've had ups and downs this week. It hasn't been the most consistent week for Team Scheidegger. But I'm so proud of them for digging down deep and being accountable and fixing things that needed to be fixed as we went along the way. So we are definitely joyous of our finish today. We played the best game of the week today against Rachel Holman. So coming in with some wonderful momentum to play Carrie Anerson tomorrow morning in the first tiebreaker. So we're prepared to play 3 tomorrow. No problem. Tiebreaker, semifinal.
I bet you that does not surprise me. Joan, how's the adjustment for you been? And I know you've coached before, but from being at the Olympic trials and the Olympics and now behind the bench, what's the adjustment for you as one of the greatest second stones ever?
It's hard to watch. Can I tell you that? It's I'd rather be playing, but knowing that, I'm old and my body doesn't want to let me do that anymore. This is the next best thing. And as you know, Colleen, the broadcast booth, it's really fun, but I love being on the ice with the team as a coach. And I know that sometimes I have no control at all. And I'm just there to, try to support the girls. And there's sometimes that, you have little moments of brilliance. And you can give them something that might inspire them to turn the momentum around in the game. So I'm loving coaching, absolutely loving. It's a good fit for me right now with this team at this time in my life. So loving it.
Nice. And I know you're the most inspirational person on the planet because I've roomed with you and hung out with you. But are those quotes of inspiration behind you from maybe Casey's school, or without giving away, is Mo Mum's? You're not going to tell us, are you?
We did a lot of work in the last year during COVID. We listened to a lot of high performance podcasts, a lot of guest speakers, a lot of wonderful inspirational stuff, and it's just some of the things that we picked up along our learnings of self-awareness and self-improvement and a feedback-rich environment. That's what we're working for.
I love that. I love that. Listen, Joan, I know you're going to be interested in this because Saskatchewan is playing Nova Scotia in the men's semifinal here at the juniors. And Nova Scotia is leading 2-0. And let's see, that's in the 6th end. Saskatchewan has the hammer. I just thought you'd like to know that. Devin and I have a bet. Listen. Yeah, we're going to be following all of your games tomorrow, and it's just going to be quite a day. You know, no one loves tiebreakers more than Devin, so this is his dream has come true, basically. And that their games aren't at midnight, that's another dream.
That's another nice thing. Yeah, Joan, it's always wonderful to see you. It's always wonderful to see you. And of course, I've told you many, many times how much you and your team has meant to me personally in this province. And it's always great having you on the show.
He's
Thanks for having
fanboying.
me, guys.
See you, Joan.